Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
Ready, set. Slap.
Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They go to the ground. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Ready.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down.
Here we go.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Got it.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Finds his target down the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back open in the middle. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
On the ready.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far.
Ready,
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Cobra. Stand.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Thrust that arm out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Takes it on the return. returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
On the ready.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
On the double.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's a heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Here we go.
Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking left. He's got it. On the move at the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Run the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Okay,
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
42, Spider.
Here's the give off the left side. Plows through the defense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we played 3 quarters here. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. You think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting 1st downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Got him up for the 1st down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Got enough space. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They marched 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Moves.
Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. One more play to pad the stats.
Let's go.
On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense got it, they're on the run. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown! You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that late touchdown will do it.
And Reese, I'm positive that stat counts on my stat line. Keep playing. Keep piling up those stats. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field,